Right now at 6, a push for paid family and medical leave in Wisconsin, the bill being reintroduced in the legislature. And Wisconsinites could see their health insurance costs spike, when it could happen and by how much.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Ken Kozorowski. Emily is off. We start with a News 8 follow-up. Authorities have released the identity of the shooter at Stewartville High School on Friday. Logan Moyer allegedly opened fire in the parking lot around 5 a.m. Students were boarding a bus for a travel meet when shots rang out. One student was hit before Moyer turned the gun on himself. That student remains in critical but stable condition.
Moyer was a former student of Stewartville and graduated in 2024. Moyer was not a coach, a volunteer, or a paid staff member of the wrestling program at Stewartville.
The investigation remains active, and the name of the victim has not yet been released. A Chippewa Falls woman has been arrested for alleged animal abuse. Hannah Swanson faces 35 animal-related charges. Police say 14 neglected dogs were found in Swanson's home, many appearing underweight and living in poor conditions. As part of her bond conditions, she may not rescue or own any new animals. The clock is ticking for Congress on the Affordable Care Act tax credits. News 8 Now's Grace Monk explains what it means for Wisconsinites if time runs out. Grace.
More than 300,000 Wisconsinites enrolled in the Affordable Care Act this year. Officials say if the tax credits are not renewed, they could see premiums jump next year. Starting January 1st, ACA recipients could see their premiums double or triple in 2026. A family of four making $130,000 in La Crosse County could see their rates increase more than $1,400 per month. In Eau Claire County by roughly $2,000. Healthcare enrollment in Wisconsin reached an all-time high in 2025, but state officials say that won't be the case next year.
We are seeing cost increases of over 800% for some people in some counties in Wisconsin. So there are dollar amounts that just are not sustainable for many people.
Coverage through work, Medicaid, or Medicare. Smith says the expiring subsidies have been a lifeline for small business owners across the state. And ACA recipients have until the end of today to choose their health care insurance for next year, even with no plan in sight to extend those key subsidies. In the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Grace. Demonstrators in La Crosse hosting a rally in support of extending those ACA subsidies, calling on Congressman Derek Van Orden to vote in support of an extension.
The affordability crisis is real here in Wisconsin, and it's largely driven by Washington's inability to pass laws that actually help people on the ground here.
Congressman Van Orden's office responded to that rally, saying in part, quote, Van Orden supports high quality, readily available, and actually affordable health care for Wisconsinites. If something is truly affordable, it shouldn't require ever increasing federal subsidies just to keep premiums within reach. State Democrats are renewing their push for paid family and medical leave in Wisconsin. News 8 Now's Allison Fergott joins us in studio to explain. Allison.
Wisconsin workers could claim up to 14 weeks of paid leave under the proposed bill, which state legislators say is needed now more than ever.
This is an exciting proposal that really gives families and caregivers some relief.
State Representative Alex Jors and other Democrats are reintroducing a bill creating paid family and medical leave in Wisconsin.
Just preparing for any unintended circumstances to come up might just break the bank for people.
75% of Wisconsinites do not have access to paid family and medical leave through work. George says he knows firsthand the strain unpaid leave can have. His dad died from pancreatic cancer just weeks before the birth of his first child.
There were some complications that made us have to have a 40-day NICU stay. And for us, that was significantly not only personally and emotionally stressful, but financially stressful as well.
The bill would use $250 million of the state's surplus to establish the program.
We know that we can't go multiple years of waiting for this to accrue for people to get started.
Under the bill, employers and employees would have to pay into the program to qualify for it. The bill aims to lower employer costs with a tiered contribution system. Jors hopes that financial support gives them a way to participate.
We heard during our rollout of this bill, many small businesses would like the opportunity to have this added benefit for their workers to stay competitive.
And Democrats say this bill will keep workers in the Badger State as Minnesota launches paid family and medical leave in January.
We're going to have to stay competitive with our partners across the nation that are really looking at putting this policy into place.
Wisconsin would be the 14th state to adopt paid family and medical leave. Reporting in the studio, Allison Fergit, News 8 Now.
Well, we had a slightly warmer day today, looking at our highs, mostly in the 20s. And I will say when I stepped outside today, it actually felt a lot warmer than this. That goes to show how cold we were this weekend. 22 was your high in La Crosse, 20 in Eau Claire, around 10 degrees warmer than our high yesterday, but still also around 10 degrees below average. We do have plenty more warming. Where that comes from, though, going to be a chilly evening before that due to those clear skies. 18 degrees right now in La Crosse and Eau Claire under clear skies as well, closer to 12 degrees. So chilly as we go into tonight, and it'll likely be another chilly morning. After that, we'll have our first day above average in nearly 3 weeks, with a chance of not snow but rain first moving in on Wednesday night, with a couple more flurries then moving in for Thursday. But before those flurries come, we'll have multiple days where we are above average. So some very nice and well-needed weather ahead of us, but I'll have the details in a little bit.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Nicole. ORC Industries manning the Red Kettlebell at Hy-Vee today. 12 employees are ringing the bells for Salvation Army. The money raised today will be matched not only by Hy-Vee, but also by ORC President Scott Iverson.
It's a great learning lesson for them, and it's a wonderful philanthropic effort between Hy-Vee and ORC Industries in contributing dollars to the Salvation Army, which truly needs them today, as you know.
ORC Industries will be back on the bells on Friday. The Powerball jackpot has climbed to $1.1 billion, making it the second largest of the year and 12th jackpot to cross $1 billion in the past 5 years. With another drawing set for tonight, players are flocking to stores across the region.
Get a lot of people, that maybe have never bought before, and all of a sudden they're trying it, even just a $2 ticket just to give themselves a chance.
Though no one took home the jackpot after Saturday's drawing, a $50,000 ticket was sold in Eau Claire. The Wisconsin Lottery says it was sold at the Quick Trip on North Claremont Street, and it was one of 3 winners sold in the state. We will have tonight's winning numbers during our 10 o'clock newscast. Coming up, a Hollywood director and his wife found dead, a son of the couple now in custody. And the search continues. The FBI's latest efforts to catch the suspect in a deadly shooting at Brown University.
Tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m., Bubba's Fund is making La Crosse the first city where every state-licensed child care center has an AED on site. We're joined by the founders with a milestone. We'll see you at 5 a.m.
What home improvement delivers the highest return on investment? A new garage door. And the perfect door is a genuine overhead door, made to last right here in the USA for over 100 years. Overhead Door has been the leader in exceptional design and quality materials installed by trained, experienced professionals. Find your perfect door. Visit our showroom or go online to choose from an endless array of styles, colors, and accents. From our family to yours, Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region.
My experience with Gruber Law Offices, it's one call, that's all. You make one phone call and the rest is handled for you.
I only really did one thing, and that was call them.
To me, one call, that's all literally means one call, that's all.
It's real, and they're everything they, make themselves out to be.
We didn't have to do nothing but make that one call, and he took care of the rest.
Gruber Law Offices, one call, that's all.
When Gruber Law Offices says one call, that's all, they mean it.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scooped to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
We see you out there doing things your way. So why do you buy from the same retail giants as everyone else? you could be getting the same trusted products you want and need at the lowest possible prices from a family-owned company you can be proud to shop with. Be an original and head to Blaine's Farm and Fleet to find value on the things you value, in-store or online with convenient same-day delivery or drive-through pickup right here at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
The search continues for the gunman who killed 2 students at Brown University on Saturday. The FBI is also announcing a reward of up to $50,000 for information leading to an arrest. CBS's Jared Hill has the latest.
There's a growing memorial at Brown University for the students killed and injured in Saturday's shooting. Sophomore Ella Cook was vice president of Brown's College Republicans. From Birmingham, Alabama, Cook's church remembered her as someone who lifted up those around her.
She was an incredible, grounded, faithful, bright light.
Muhammad Aziz Amorzakov was a freshman with dreams of becoming a neurosurgeon.
Brown's grieving, I'm grieving. The loss of him will be felt throughout this community.
As the campus mourns, investigators are still searching for this person, seen walking calmly away from the scene. A forensics team scoured this dumpster on Monday, and officials are asking the public for any video.
Providence Police! Hands, hands, hands! Hands up, hands!
Brown University went on lockdown for hours after the shooting Saturday.
This is a physics experiment gone wrong. This is a wood shop. This is anything but this.
Student Sophia Holman was in the building when it started. She credits her high school safety drills for knowing what to do.
So I'm extremely grateful to the teachers who, made us listen during these drills. It really could have saved my life.
On Sunday, police had detained a person of interest, but said they later released them after evidence pointed in a different direction.
We're going to solve this case. I can't tell you what direction it's going to take right now, but we're going to solve it.
University officials canceled all remaining classes and exams for the semester. Jared Hill, CBS News.
Los Angeles police have arrested the son of the film director Rob Reiner in connection with the deaths of his parents. 32-year-old Nick Reiner is now facing murder charges after Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle were found dead in their Brentwood home Sunday afternoon. The couple's daughter Romy discovered the bodies and called 911.
We have our robbery homicide division handling the investigation. They worked throughout the night on this case and were able to take into custody Nick Reiner, a suspect in this case.
Rob Reiner directed the classics including When Harry Met Sally, The Princess Bride, and A Few Good Men. We'll have more news ahead tonight, but first.
As we head into your Tuesday, we have a much-needed warm-up spreading across the entirety of the area. I'll have a full look at your forecast coming up right after the break.
When you have a drain backup, you need help fast. From slow drains to clogged mains, we solve it all. Maxwell White has been solving sewer, septic, and drain issues in the La Crosse Coulee region for more than 30 years. Fast, reliable, and professional. Call or book online today.
Beef dreams to be slow roasted by Arby's, tossed in hickory barbecue sauce, and sold 2 for $6. Who are you to deny dreams? Arby's, we have the meat.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
In the spirit of the season, Fleet Farm's giving out extra rewards in a special Buy More, Earn More event. All Fleet Rewards members will earn bonus rewards on qualifying purchases for the entire family, December 11th through the 17th. Earn $10 when you spend $100. Earn $25 when you spend $200. And earn $50 in rewards when you spend $350. Membership's free. Sign up in-store or online. And get 7 days of bonus holiday rewards at Fleet Farm's Buy More, Earn More event. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Engines rev, are you listening?
Fun to drive, fuel efficient.
Such beautiful stuff.
We're happy for miles, driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days.
where you can drive in a Honda wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of happy Honda days today.
In 1969, Taco John's combined Western traditions with Mexican flavors and created West Mex. More than 50 years later, it still tastes like a good idea. West Mex meals start at just $5, only at Taco John's.
With a tankless system, you can have unlimited hot water whenever and for however long you need it. Upgrade to a tankless today and never be left without hot water again. Rely on Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Well, as we go throughout the rest of tonight, it's going to feel a little cool and even into the morning hours, but it's going to be a typical cool as far as mid-December standards go, so nothing like the bitter chill that we've been dealing with. Our overnight lows also actually being hit closer to around the midnight hour tonight, so we'll have brief warming before we head out the door. Expect the temperatures by the early morning hours to be around 5 degrees warmer than this, so all in all, cool, but definitely could be worse, as we now know. 12 degrees will be your low tonight in La Crosse, 8 degrees in Eau Claire, and then the main story really comes tomorrow afternoon. Most of the area climbing above freezing and above average. Some of us even edging close to 40 degrees for your Tuesday high, so we can even see a little bit of that snow starting to slowly melt away, although it'll likely take a lot warmer temperatures for a lot longer of a time to have all of that snow go away. 38 degrees will be your Tuesday high in La Crosse and in Eau Claire. We'll have partly cloudy skies, but still the chance for some sun to be poking out every now and then. To really put this into perspective, let's take a look back at our temperature departure for the last month or so. We have to go back 3 weeks to see the last time that we saw a high temperature that was above average. So we've been dealing with this since before Thanksgiving, and this last weekend was definitely the worst of it, where we saw temperatures around 30 degrees below normal. Very, very chilly out there. This has been the coldest start to the month of December in La Crosse since 2010. In Eau Claire, you have to go back all the way to the year 2000 to see a colder start to the month. So we're definitely diving right into winter, but we do have a nice little bit of a longer break from it as we go into at least the first half of this week, with multiple days of above average temperatures ahead of us. Our average high right now sitting around 34 or 33, excuse me, so we can see multiple days ahead of us that will be slightly above that. Tuesday, again, 38. Wednesday, close to that as well. Thursday, well, it will be around 38 for the high. That high is actually coming in the early morning hours, and then we'll see temperatures falling throughout the day. That'll be our really only chilly day, especially as we go into Friday morning. Likely the only day will actually be below average. With that as well, we also have some chances for rain and then snow, because again, it's going to be quite warm, at least to start. So once we see some showers passing through Wednesday night, likely not a lot that we'll notice, because most of that will be falling during the nighttime, and then that associated low pressure system passes overhead, giving us a brief dry break going into Thursday morning before we see some circulated snow passing over Thursday evening. That's really our main precipitation, if not our only precipitation chance as we go into this week, and it moves out pretty quickly. But again, after that, it's going to be quite chilly on the back end of that low. Friday morning, we'll likely be seeing temperatures close to around 0 degrees again. So for the first half, if we do have any precipitation moving in before that Wednesday night shower chance, it would be falling as rain, because we will be above freezing for multiple days in a row. And then after that, not a whole lot of activities. So not only are we warmer than the previous week, but we're also quite drier. Not a whole lot of chances to have any additional snow on the ground to what we already have, but I'm sure that's not going to hurt our chances for a white Christmas, because even with these above average temperatures, it's going to take a lot more than that to melt all the snowpack that we have right now, but still going to feel very warm nonetheless.
Yeah, it'll be a nice couple of days after the weekend we had. Thanks, Nicole. And coming up next in sports, more than just a loss. The Packers leave Denver decimated after a 34-26 defeat. News on the injury status of some of the key players that left the game, including an update on the crucial Micah Parsons. Jacob is next.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Find happiness. Find something familiar and new. Find connection. Find culture. Find community. Find yourself at the La Crosse Symphony.
Get your tickets now for Holiday Glories on December 20th. Sponsored by Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning and Hale Skemp, Hansen, Skemp & Slike at lacrossesymphony.org.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
So happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
During Chevy Red Tag, get 0% financing on this Silverado. That's over $6,900 total value. Plus, Chevy owners get $3,750 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
If you have a crack like this, well, you have a problem. Today, I'm learning how a cracked wall might mean your foundation is sinking.
It always points towards the area where it's sinking. For example, this corner here, we're down almost a full inch of drop.
Right, so that's going down and that's causing the crack.
Correct. And then this door, they don't even use that door anymore. It cannot open.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, after watching him on the ground in pain last night in the second half against the Broncos today, reports confirming what many had hoped wasn't the case for Micah Parsons, but most figured it was. With under a minute in the third quarter on this play, Micah Parsons' 2025 season came to a close as he changed direction and abruptly fell to the ground holding his knee. An MRI confirming today that it is a torn ACL for the star pass rusher, and he'll be out for the remainder of the year. It's a devastating blow for a defense that has had trouble generating pressure outside of his 12.5 sacks and 26 quarterback hits. And beyond the numbers, Green Bay loses a leader and a key voice in the locker room. His close friend and QB, Jordan Love, said after the game how difficult it is to see a guy like Parsons go down like that.
It's very tough, I think anybody on your team that goes down is tough, and Micah, I didn't even see the play, what happened, but anytime you're down on the ground, holding a knee, it's tough. So we'll see what ended up happening, but it's definitely tough, and obviously to lose a player like Micah was a tough blow for us.
Yeah, and as you can tell, a common theme in that answer is tough. That's a good way to put it. Fortunately, there is some positive news today. It looks as though Christian Watson, Zach Tom, and Evan Williams have reportedly all avoided long-term absences when they went down in the game. Packers will have to rebound on somewhat of a short week as they'll face the Bears Saturday night in Chicago. For the 7th time in school history, the Wisconsin Badgers are going to the women's volleyball Final Four. Last night, the Badgers taking down 1-seed Texas in 4 sets. Badgers got off to a hot start led by their All-American Mimi Collier, who finished with a team-high 23 kills. Wisconsin winning the first 2 frames before dropping set number 3, but then bouncing back and closing the door in set number 4. Longhorns took down the Badgers in straight sets back in August, but last night belonged to Wisconsin. The job is not done, but the team is certainly enjoying their moment.
Love this team, love how far this team has gone. I mean, they have grown so incredibly much from the beginning of this season, and I know nobody wants this thing to end.
It's been so much fun to play with this group of girls, and I think we were so energetic, and we were just so courageous out there. We played such good volleyball, such good gritty volleyball, and I'm just so excited to continue playing.
They are playing their best volleyball of this season, and it could not come at a better time. Semifinal action beginning on Thursday as the Badgers will take on Kentucky in Kansas City at 8 p.m. on ESPN. So some good vibes there, but Ken, awesome. Back to Micah. It seems like he's in good spirits as well. He posted on social media today talking about a return date possibly. He said September with a lion, a picture of a lion. So you know he's going to attack that rehab.
An ultimate competitor for sure. But just a guy who completely changed the outlook of this defense as soon as he was traded. And the whole NFL knew of that potential for what it would do for this Packers team. So huge leadership loss, huge production loss in the pass rush. So guys are going to have to step up. Just a week after losing Devontae Wyatt in the middle of the defense, too.
It makes you wonder what the season could have been if there was no injuries, but that's football. That's the danger of playing it.
That's always the thing. Yep. But great for Badger volleyball. And Nebraska had lost on the other side of the bracket, too.
Going to be a good chance. 7th time in school history going to the Final Four, so they'll see if they can make it happen.
Good stuff. Thanks, Jacob. We got one more check of your forecast right after this.
Happy holidays from News 8 Now.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, skip the mess and hassle at home. Our climate-controlled self-serve dog wash is open 24 hours to keep your dog clean, dry, and ready for their next adventure. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. You need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off the lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 36 months or save up to $4,500.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage, man?
That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
While you're busy, your pup can play all day at Top Dog Retreat in West Salem. Safe, supervised fun with friends, plus plenty of exercise and love. Because a tired dog is a happy dog. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
Well, the next few days are going to have some long lines at the car wash, actually getting above freezing. So Tuesday and Wednesday are looking like a good day to go get all that salt washed off. Thursday will be fine if you go early enough, but those temperatures will be falling pretty quickly as we go into the afternoon. So a very, very nice and much needed stretch of warmer weather ahead of us.
A stretch of positivity, because I know you're hurting after
it's tough out here.
I feel you right there. All right, thanks for joining us tonight at 6. We'll be back at 10.